Yes, he is. You want to just go fuck around on that Xbox, Jamie, or do you want to hang out back here? Good looking, buddy.
No one's gonna tune in for a couple minutes. Added a couple of other sound clips, so there's a.
Nope.
All right, so let me see.
Nope. Nope.
That is funny.
This is right dead center. Nope. The horn for when it touchdown. Just mess with all of them. I'm sure the note one was used for people.
Bro, we got a kids cheer.
Wait, this headset?
Yeah.
We got crickets.
Nope.
Probably
All right, I got
move
that.
the mic more towards.
There you go.
Because-
Yeah, because I'm loud.
Yeah.
All right, let's go. Hey. Hey.
That's my favorite.
Let's go. Nope. What is this shit?
Violin.
Yo, thank you to everybody for tuning in. We are just waiting on Fox to get here. My name is Jesse Booker, aka JNovel from Rapcine.com, and to my left,
Jamie Timmons, aka JayTim, the real JayTim.
yes sir. Ladies and gentlemen, JayTim will be providing the inside insights to schemes and everything Madden related, and I'm really just here to talk trash. We're gonna give some people, you know, a little bit of trash talk. We're gonna razz them for their gameplay, and hopefully Fox will get here soon enough to get this game running. In the meantime, should I just log in and do some of my league stuff? Maybe do my practice?
Go ahead.
All right, let's do it. I'll slide past you here.
All right.
Whoa! Down goes Frazier.
While Booker gets logged in, I'm gonna mess with some of these sound effects here.
Do we have a controller? I don't see any controllers.
Leroy Jenkins will be getting used a lot today. UAK in the building.
Hey, hey, hey.
Booker's gonna go ahead, get logged in, do some practice. Just waiting on Fox to get here. Fox will be bringing his own Xbox tonight.
Yeah, what kind of like super rich boy stuff is that, man? This man is coming down to a gaming lounge and bringing his own Xbox for what reason? He said what?
He prefers to play on the Xbox One S, I think, something.
A building that costs tens of thousands of dollars to put together.
Go ahead, let us know all the good reasons for someone to bring your own Xbox to a gaming lounge.
We have top line equipment. This man wants to bring his own Xbox. He's got 890 bucks down and megabytes up. Alright, so here's what we got going on here. And Scarlet Tulip, hey, there's arm setup. That. I'll go ahead and review my roster. 49ers, 20. Other than my offensive line, we got and Kittle at tight end.
Novel, bring your mic a little closer to you.
Toe tap, Richie Jenkins Jr. Jimmy G, Matt Breida.
There we go.
We got rookie Rashad Penny. Picked up Des Bryant because he'll be a 49er for the end of the season. Kendrick Bourne out there, receiver. They're saying that they can't hear me out there.
You're good now.
Are we good now? Okay, we got Adrian Colbert, Rashard Robinson, 49er cast off. We got him as backup safety. We got Warner, rookie linebacker for the Niners. Reuben Foster, Justin Houston. I'm trying to send him off, but I can't get any trades. We picked up Josh Norman. We got old DBs in the backfield. We got Richard Sherman and Josh Norman. Jimmy Ward in the slot. We got Solomon Thomas just acquired. Trying to make trades for Buckner and for Armstead. We'll see what happens.
Novel, why don't you go ahead and look at who's leading the league in passing, receiving, rushing, defense, stats, etc.,
All right, you got
etc.
it. Okay, so for our player stats for our leaderboard, we'll go for the entire NFL. All right, for the NFL, our passing leader, Jared Goff from the Eagles.
Eagles, how about
that?
that?
Stunt, huh? Okay, so 2,800 yards passing.
32 touchdowns.
32 touchdowns. I'll let you tell me. Go ahead.
All right, 32 10 interceptions.
Oh my God, bro.
Who's the Vikings?
That's Andrew Christensen.
Let's go. 25 interceptions to 6
Oh my
touchdowns.
God, look at Jameis, bro.
Oh, Lord.
19.2.
Jeez Louise. All right, what about rushing?
Oh, look at David Johnson doubling everybody else in the league for rushing yards.
St. Coyote says, not fair. Jay is not wearing green and is not transparent. I apologize, Saint.
Tonight, Little League football practice. My 7-year-old's at football practice. I came straight from there, so I'll be funky tonight. Oh, my man has 1,000 yards rushing. He only has 11 touchdowns. He can't get it done in the red zone.
That's Chewy.
Let's look at receivers. League leaders for receivers. Tyreek Hill.
Tyreek Hill. How many yards?
Average 38 a catch, bro. Nah.
A deep threat.
That's disgusting.
How many? 1,700 yards. Woo-wee.
Same amount of catches and a third of the receiving yards.
So, who's the second leading receiver?
For yards,
Yeah. Yards.
Malcolm Mitchell. Also getting loose out there. That's impressive. He's averaging 34.8 a catch. You see this, people know sketchy plays and they run them all the time. Sweet.
UAK says, Novel thinks he's slick wearing Nike.
Yes. Hey, shout out to my homie Kaepernick, baby. The NFL spokesperson for Nike. Got his own deal. Watch for the team cap apparel. What would be super dope to me is if Kaepernick got a deal like Jordan ran and started getting athletes underneath them. Imagine the Kaepernick logo on a pair of shoes. Woo! Go on the first line. No more DH gate for me in regards to Kaepernick or Jimmy Garoppolo apparel. That's for sure.
This stream not sponsored by DHgate. Not sponsored by DHgate.
Shout out to DH for everything else not Kaepernick related. I'm still getting knockoff jerseys for $25 a pop. I'm never paying full price for NFL apparel other than my homie Kaepernick stuff. Look at this, sack leaders. We got Cameron Wake, old man, still getting done. I see a Eagle up there. Telvin Smith. Whitson from linebackers. He played middle or outside for you? Left outside?
Outside.
Setting him off the edge. Oh my God, how does one man have 9 interceptions in 5 games? That's disgusting. Wow.
Mic feedback from me or Booker?
Might be too loud. I talk loud. I apologize.
Guys,
Also, you're getting an echo from JayTim or from my mic for JayTim talking. Oh, it might be the mics on the headphones. That might be what's causing that.
no, those are turned off.
Or are they? Okay.
They're just meant for sound right now.
All right, we're going to go ahead and get our practice done, man. Still trying to build up our quarterback and receivers.
UAK's Booker.
Got to get my cover 2 man going on. Eric Reed quickly Bellman. You know what? Maybe I should work on somebody else.
Booker, are you playing Slater or no?
No, I don't think that's going to happen tonight. Let's see.
We'll think about green for next time.
Think about what?
Wearing green for next time.
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
I'm going to go ahead and take half of this headset off.
Yeah, smart move. That way you know how loud.
Slater thinks he's playing you tonight, but I believe it's just Fox playing tonight.
All right, let's get it done. We're gonna get Isaiah Oliver. We're building up our bench. Oh, you can see he's not a scheme player though. So the huge thing that I've learned from this game is making sure your scheme fits are good to go. You know what? We're gonna do this training anyway.
Hashtag franchise with Booker.
Yeah, Madden tip, guys. You want to get guys that fit your scheme on your team. If they don't fit your scheme, they're not getting those bonus points, and it's worthless. You see that? You want all those schemes. You want as many pound signs as possible. Play with your scheme. See if you can get those guys to fit that stuff, and then we'll see who we built up. I'd love to play Slater right now. I should make Fox wait, but he scheduled this game for 8 o'clock. I don't see anybody.
That's funny. I have 8-10 on my watch.
I don't have any blue diamonds. Oh, there we go. Free agent acquisition, Kobe Listenby. We're gonna go ahead and build up that deep threat.
Booker, what do you think about hopping in a game? Because he has to hook his own Xbox up anyways.
Should we just see if Slater's on?
Slater, are you on?
Is Slater in the party?
Slater's in the chat. He said, boot Booker.
Does he want to play? Screw it, we'll just do it right now.
Slater, do you want to play? Waiting on a response. Slater says, yes, sir.
All right, let's make it happen, Cap.
A bonus game tonight. Tonight's bonus game sponsored by Zevia. Use coupon code JayTim for $10 off your next purchase of $500 or more.
For what?
Next purchase of $500 or more.
What is it though? What's Zevia?
It's a soda. It's a 0-calorie soda. No sugar, no artificial sweeteners. Does contain caffeine. No GMOs.
You pushing that in the classroom?
Oh yeah.
I respect it. Hey, this stream is also sponsored by Sleeps.com, SLEEFS. Go ahead and go on Sleeps.com. Tell them I sent you. You can add them on Twitter. They got all types of compression shirts, pants, all different styles. Super cheap. Go ahead and get it in. Sleeps.com. Tell them Jay Novel sent you. Add Jay Novel.
We got 10 viewers in the stream already. Shout out to the 10.
Sweet. We'll just give them a bonus game, man. We'll let them watch Jay Novel play instead of commentate. I'll probably talk while I'm playing. Slater, if you watch this stream while you play, you're super lame. Oh, I gotta change. Slater, just send the invite when you're ready. We'll get it in. Richie James actually changed his number from 82 to 13. Thank God I didn't buy a Richie James jersey when he was 82.
Who's 82 now?
Oh my God, nobody. We don't have an 82, and apparently we have a 13 on our team though. I gotta find out who's wearing that. Maybe one of my quarterbacks. Kendrick Bourne, 84. Who's wearing it? AJ McCarron, wearing number 13. AJ, you're giving that number up, buddy.
Boot AJ.
AJ McCarron, you are now the new Aaron Rodgers.
Let's go. The disrespect.
All right, guys. So this matchup with Slater. If he loses this game, he will give you a discount on a paint job, one wall. He'll give you one wall for 50% off. If Slater loses this game, sponsored by Rapcine.com, he will paint one wall in your house or your building for 50% off of the normal cost. If I lose this game, I will change the Rapcine profile picture to whatever you select as long as it's safe for work for 72 hours. Rapcine.com on Facebook. We will change our profile picture to your picture of choice as long as it's safe for work. We are a website that helps promote stuff in the community, positive things in the community. Also help local rappers be heard.
Booker, make sure you turn off in-game announcers before you start your game.
Oh, good looking, yeah.
Shout out to UAK for that. I'm going to go ahead and take the headset off and just put it on my head for this. I'm hearing myself echo. My voice sounds great, but I don't need to hear it twice. St. Coyote says, Jimmy G sucks, Jeff Garcia better. Booker, what do you say to that?
Jeff Garcia was decent for what we brought him in for. I mean, he was a solid regular season quarterback. Never got it done in the playoffs, unfortunately. Had some good statistical seasons with Terrell Owens. But I mean, when you have Terrell Owens, what do you expect? We're talking about a Hall of Fame receiver. So, do we think, so it's like almost like the Belichick and Brady scenario. Do you wonder how Jerry Rice would have been without Steve Young and Montana, and how Montana and Young would have been without Jerry Rice? Like, do you think either one of those three would have been subpar without the other?
I didn't hear a word you just said. I was reading the stream and messing around.
Awesome. If you heard me in the chat, go ahead and let them know what's up. Do you think Jerry Rice or Joe Montana would have been good or as good as they were without Jerry Rice? And would Jerry Rice have been as good as he was without Joe Montana and Steve Young?
I mean, I think Jerry Rice proved it. I mean, he still put up decent numbers with Steve Young, if I'm correct. It was a little before my era, but...
You mean in Oakland?
They didn't play together in San Fran at all?
They did play together in San Francisco. I'm saying, would Jerry Rice have been good? Oh, okay, what you're saying is for Montana to Steve Young, he was still consistent. Yes, I mean, but we're also talking about two Hall of Fame quarterbacks. So are you saying those guys wouldn't have been Hall of Fame without Jerry Rice? I just wonder. I don't know. I don't have
Yeah.
a horse in the race either way. I just wonder it sometimes.
UAK says AJ Green is putting up Hall of Fame numbers with that bum Dalton, so it wouldn't matter.
AJ Green is a solid receiver for sure.
Slow as hell in mud, though. Don't get him in mud. Stay away. Slater says my invite isn't sending for some reason. Tell him to send it, and I'll hop out of the stream.
Ooh, and Fox just showed up, so we might have to postpone my game.
Fox just showed up with his Xbox. We're going to go ahead and get Fox to chime in on why he brought his own Xbox to a gaming lounge.
Oh, he didn't bring his own.
Oh, he didn't bring it.
Dang, Andy brought his drink.
Yep, as soon as Fox got here, we dropped 4 viewers, so we're down to 6. So, Fox, we need to get some of the viewers back.
Fox just wanted to bring in his controller. Here, I'm going to back out of my franchise and let Fox go ahead and play so I can talk that trash.
Slater says screw Fox, so welcome to NYPB, Fox.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and back out. I'm going to quit this.
Is it just the one game today?
Yeah, man. Tell Slater we could play tomorrow or something. I got to get home just so I can have some quality family time this evening.
Lies. All lies.
Jordan the Jeweler says Philly winning the Super Bowl again.
Absolutely not. Philadelphia going to have a nasty Super Bowl hangover. They're going to struggle.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be hard to win the Super Bowl when Green Bay is going to be winning that this year, so appreciate the feedback,
Green
though.
Bay is going to be lucky to win their division this year. Here you go, Fox God.
I mean, going 16-0 is a pretty good way to win the division, so.
Oh, you got a secret controller? All right, well, let me go ahead and shut this off then.
So Fox is going to go ahead and get signed in. Booker's going to come back on the call with me back here with the Rapcine logo that's floating down here. No floating heads tonight on commentary, unfortunately. We're going to work on that for next time. Ooh.
Security.
All right, so
Well, he
security.
signs in.
So we're going to use the Rapcine fist to cover up Fox's account info. If you still are able to see it, then shout out to you. Go ahead, log into Fox's account, rip some packs for him.
You don't have to talk. Just sit there and get comfortable. You want a chair or you want to sit? Oh, let's be good.
Fox wearing Adidas, not wearing Nike. Bold strategy. Choosing not to wear Nike tonight. Clearly not supporting Kaepernick and his cause.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, we got it on camera. Don't worry.
Yeah, Fox. Fox got in the building, weighing in at a total of like 87 pounds, 1% body fat.
And 100% Adidas.
1% body fat.
I'm smelling a ripe over here, though. I apologize, JayTim. I just came from Little League football practice.
Gucci, you look a little big to be doing Little League football, but
Man, you got to get in where you fit in. If you know, right? And when I show up, the kids are like, every time I step on the field, man.
yup.
Yeah. Hey, we got all types of different sounds today. What about this?
Headshot.
I don't know what we'd be using that for, but hey, I mean,
That's
maybe,
you good old helmet-to-helmet hits.
yeah, maybe a mean hit stick. Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. All right, so we got a big old rapcine.com, and why don't we just keep that up there the whole time? Rapcine.com is sponsoring this game. You know, you guys,
Absolutely.
are you guys cool in the chat if we just leave that up there?
St. Coyote says, if Jay doesn't guess who I am, he will never see my photo edits ever again.
Am I like, is the screen
Which
on
Jay is he
screen right
referring
now?
to? Jay Novel or JayTim? Coyote, which Jay are you referring to?
Yeah, we have a JayTim and a Jay Novel. Fox, what did you say?
Is my gameplay on stream right now? Like what's going on?
Yeah, you're just...
So people just watch me put in my
No, we put a big old Rapcine logo in front of the password, man. Nobody hacked your password. Even though we have 10,000 viewers and one of them might be from Anonymous, no, nobody's going to hack your
That just means 10,000 total people have viewed.
Saint Coyote. Let's see if we can figure this out. Saint Coyote. All right, so if you think about Coyote, Coyote is somebody who will bring somebody across the border, like if we're trying to get people in or out of Mexico. So it's safe to think that Saint Coyote could be somebody who lives in Mexico. If it's somebody who lives in Mexico and also does edits in regards to pictures or videos, I would guess that it's none other than Marco Sands, the lead video and photo editor for @NinersNation. Marcos, am I correct?
EA Sports. It's in the game.
Now, did you post the link in the page?
No, go ahead. If you got... Yes! Look at that! Hey, context clues, ladies and gentlemen. The gentleman named Saint Coyote is @Marcos Sands VFX on Twitter. Go ahead and plug your Twitter in the chat there, Marcos. He's done a lot of work for me. I got a lot of his edits on my walls for my son Rocco. A lot of different football edits. DeForest Buckner is one. He's just great at what he does. So if you're looking for a video or photo edit for an affordable price, I definitely encourage you. Oh, we put that in the middle, I think.
This, I was gonna put it right by you.
Nah, bro, you can put it right in the middle.
Right in the middle of the screen, so you can't see.
right down here in the middle.
Oh yeah.
There you go. Boom. So, Marco Sands, VFX on Twitter. That gentleman is the man you need to connect with if you're looking for any type of edits. I'm talking about photo edits, family pictures, anything. Definitely get in contact with that man. He does great work. Also in the chat, we got Jordan the Jeweler. Not sure who that is.
No. Nike all the way.
Nike all the way. Go ahead, show off that Nike swag, Fox.
I don't have any shit.
You don't have any Nike
Wait,
swag?
yes I do.
So,
Motherfucking wallet. You
Oh,
can't
alright.
see it, but it's Nike.
you want to talk about wallets?
There
Ain't
we
no
go.
wallet
It's not-
better than this right here. Courtesy of wifey
I support
Lisa.
Kaepernick.
Jordan Mudge. Okay, that's what's up, Mr. Mudge.
Anthem.
Jordan Mudge, do you also run a video website, or I'm sorry, like a video interview YouTube channel that you were running for a little bit? I think I may have seen somebody do an interview with you on YouTube. Is that the case?
Oh, what's up, Jordan? How we doing? Good to have you in the stream. Shout out to the 8,000 in the building.
Yeah, for sure, man. Hey, it just keeps on filling up, you guys. Thank you very much for tuning in. Once again, this is JayTim at The Real JayTim on Twitter. I am Jesse Booker. They call me J Novel. The kids call me Novel God or Hefe. You can follow me on Twitter at J Novel. Also at Rapcine. Rapcine.com is the logo. JayTim is here on behalf of
JayTim Enterprise.
JayTim Enterprise.
Also sponsored Rapcine Madden player.
Yes, the first local gentleman that Rapcine.com has sponsored in regards to esports. If you play esports and you'd like to be sponsored by Rapcine.com, just hit me up. Let me see what your work is like. I mean, this man has won multiple Madden tournaments here at Not Your Parents' Basement. We appreciate those who follow the stream. The first person to donate to the stream, any amount of money, will receive 2 free hours, courtesy of Joe and Ian of Not Your Parents' Basement. You can also follow them on Twitter at NYPB Lounge. Is that correct? Ian, go ahead and plug your Twitter in the comments section. Also plug the Facebook in the comments section. And anything else you would like to discuss?
Anybody that wants to donate a sandwich to Fox, go ahead, type in the stream where you're going to donate the sandwich from. He needs it.
I prefer steak and bean burritos from Chipotle.
Fox looking for steak and bean
Last
burritos.
week, that's my preference.
Go ahead, type 1 in the chat if you're going to get Fox a steak and bean burrito for tonight's stream.
Type 1 in the chat if you're here on behalf of Chipotle. Type 2 in the chat if you're here on behalf of Qdoba. And I'm a 2 all day, so I can't
Nobody
type.
else I have ever talked to agrees with you.
Qdoba is so much better than Chipotle.
I'm with you.
Yeah, for sure. Pound it. Let's go.
Qdoba. Chipotle's fine, but Qdoba, they'll make your quesadilla, they'll cut the quesadilla for you. Chipotle won't even cut the quesadilla.
Yeah,
They're going to
for sure.
throw 2 tortillas and cheese and call it a day.
Chipotle's super trash. Which one is owned by McDonald's?
Uh,
One of them is owned by McDonald's, and 2
oh,
for
we got
Slater.
2s in the chat.
Let's
Jordan
go.
Slater, 2s in the chat.
Hey Slater, I appreciate you for being flexible, sir. If you want, we could play tomorrow afternoon, like around 5 something or whatever. Pulled pork is decent. I like the Mexican gumbo. Have you ever had that? Mexican gumbo, super fire. So basically, you get a bowl. They put in some Mexican soup. You get whatever beans you want.
Fox, leave your screen on for a second. All right, so we got Fox doing his training, so he's going to go ahead and focus on Roquan Smith, the superstar. Shout out to Fox for taking the screen down.
Calvin Ridley, I saw in there. So
Yeah.
2 rookies, and who was the other one?
Mahomes.
Quarterback is Patrick Mahomes. Fox coming off a huge win over Johnny Caps where he had over 500 yards on offense. He could do whatever he wanted. His running back is super weird, though. Who is that?
Rookie for the Colts, Naeem Hines.
Rookie running back for the Colts, K. Hines.
Ooh, look at this guy on the screen right now.
Jaquiski Tart. Let me try that again. Jaquiski Tart, number 29 for the 49ers. 3rd-year safety. Great football player. Tried everything I could to get him in San Francisco. Fox wouldn't budge, so I got legend Eric Reed in San Francisco playing strong safety for me.
So Fox, go ahead. Fox went ahead, did his training. He's going to go ahead and check out his depth chart real quick. Make sure everything is set lineup-wise before he hops into his game.
I told
Oh, Jordan the Jude. All right, so what you're looking at is our Madden League, sponsored by Not Your Parents' Basement. We have a 32-user franchise, and they've allowed us to come down here to broadcast our games via their Twitch. Oh, you know what? Hey, Fox.
Yeah.
Can you go to the main screen and go to the audio settings and turn off the commentary all the way?
I already have mine.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I don't play with that shit.
Booker, go ahead and let them know who the defending champ is in the BALLSTAR League.
The defending champ of the BALLSTAR League is none other than the man to my left, JayTim. And what team were you last year?
Last year we were the Buccaneers, relocated to San Antonio. The Marshals declared martial law on the entire league.
The wackest part about online franchises is the relocate feature. People move their teams to trash locations, screw up the divisions. If you're from the NFC West, you can move yourself to the East and still be in the NFC West. So my team in San Francisco that used to travel to Oakland, for instance, is now traveling to Maine to play an NFC West team because the game doesn't know how to reorganize everything.
Yeah, Jordan, so Fox will be playing another player online. So Fox is down here at the lounge. He's going to go ahead and play Boogaloo Shrimp 88 online. So bold choice for a gamer tag there. Unfortunately, I am allergic to sulfa, which is all seafood. So when I play Boogaloo Shrimp, I'm fully expecting to take that loss.
Please make sure you type a 1 in the chat if you've ever seen Breakin' 2 Electric Boogaloo. You gotta be like 40 enough to know about that. Anyway, I'm checking in. JayTim is here. Fox God is here at FoxGAWD on Twitter.
Sponsored by Adidas, not Nike. We just want to point that out.
Yeah.
We see the hat, don't worry.
If we're being real, it's both.
Fox, what is it that you're drinking over there?
Body armor.
Body Armor drink.
Kobe's drink.
Whose drink?
Kobe's.
Kobe's
That's
drink.
it.
How much is that a bottle?
I don't remember. I don't
He doesn't even care,
I don't
bro.
pay attention to dollars.
Yeah, it's Kobe's drink. Fox is getting so much money out there, you lying, he just doesn't care.
Whoa,
Anything,
place of
anything.
employment. Whoa.
I don't know.
Don't dox the Fox.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we get this game underway. Do we know anything about the Texans?
They are from Houston, and they play in the NFL. That's about all we know.
All right, great. So Fox has quite an impressive offense. As we said last week, threw for about 400 something, ran for about 150. We're going to see what that defense looks like. Miles Killebrew running down the field on the kickoff team. He's definitely a superstar athlete. Oh my God, and the kickoff, oh! And he slaps his heel to save a touchdown on the opening kickoff. So we'll see what Fox's defense is all about. He's making some coaching adjustments. Pass rush aggressive. So he's going to make sure his defensive line gets after that quarterback. You go play action, you might not be able to catch him off guard. What do you think about that coaching adjustment?
Play action is tough this year. It's really tough. The defense seems to play it a lot better. The pass rush gets there, so going to be interesting to see what he does. Looks like he's coming out in the I formation here.
All right. Run up the middle, stuffed in the backfield. Number 95, Jay Howard makes the tackle. Any idea who that is?
I know Jordan Howard is a running back, but
Yeah, is there a chance that Fox took Jordan Howard, the running back, and moved him to defensive end and just increased his weight?
That's exactly what I
The nice thing about Madden is you can legitimately take anybody, edit them, and put them wherever you want, give them whatever number you want. You can change their entire look. You can make a black guy white if you want, or a white guy black. Or you make a Mexican guy Asian.
you can do that in real life too. I'm not sure about the Mexican to Asian, but you can go from black to white. It's
I
happening.
definitely have seen a Michael Jackson or two in my lifetime.
It happens.
So the
Sammy
question-
Sosa, shout out.
So yeah, Sammy Sosa definitely did that as well. So in regards to Michael Jackson and music, who did you like more, white Michael Jackson or black Michael Jackson?
I mean, we got to go with Little Mike, ABC 123.
Man, yeah. I mean, but both were impressive. He became the king of pop once his skin color changed. I don't know that it impacted the music, but it definitely had a difference in his appearance.
Definitely a mindset thing. All right, 3rd and 21. What's happening here?
Oh my God, that aggressive D-line is just getting after the Texans, and that's Nick Perry.
2 sacks already. Yep.
Nick Perry with 2 sacks. That sounds like a personal problem.
Yeah, we missed the first sack because we were talking about Michael Jackson and color hue, so we'll have to pay attention a little more to the stream. So it looks like Tony Presta is Fox's opponent tonight. Fox is favored by 7, so we'll see if he can cover that spread.
And then just for those who are catching up, if you missed Nick Perry's first sack, we saw his second one.
Definitely.
This is definitely a safe for work stream, so we will not be showing you those sacks personally, but if you check the replay, you might be able to catch them on your own. So it looks like Fox. What the heck is that? What is that?
So Fox is going to go ahead. He's going to set his audibles. So that's a new feature that was implemented last year. So you can go ahead, change your audibles. If you don't necessarily like quick slants, for example, you can go ahead and use a different play for quick slants as an audible. A lot of players like the same types of plays out of playbooks. So they'll go ahead and adjust their audibles if need be.
Tough run up the middle. What'd you say his first name is, Fox?
Naheem.
Naheem Hines. That's a tongue twister. Say that 3 times fast. Go.
Naheem Hines, Naheem Hines, Naheem Hines.
It sounds like you have a nasal problem when you do it. Naheem Hines, Naheem Hines, Naheem Hines. Yeah, that's different. But anyways, yeah, we don't have to worry about people stealing streams here. We got J.J. Watt on the defense. If you're a Texan, is that also Jadeveon Clowney? Or just a man that looks scary just like him?
Scary man.
All right, cool. All right, so Fox does a lot of post routes and drag, so we're going to see probably a ton of that today. As you can see, post, corners, drag route, stop. All day to throw, but he's sacked in the backfield by none other than Kerry Hyder Jr. Anybody know what team that guy's from in the chat? Do you know that guy? You ever heard of him? Anybody ever heard of Kerry Hyder Jr.? I have not. You? Where's he from, Fox?
Can't remember.
All right, so Kerry Hyder, what was the name?
K. Hyder.
All right, cool. K. Hyder Jr. All right, I see Fox do this audible often with this X receiver. What is that? So it almost looks like a bubble screen, but his guy never leads the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, you're just going to go ahead and sit there in a screen, wait, safe option.
So his fastest receiver that he has on his offense, he's just got sitting there. Fox, if you plan on keeping Will Fuller on the line of scrimmage for the rest of the season, I'll definitely trade you for him. Des Bryant would love to just sit on your line of scrimmage and let Will Fuller come cook in San Francisco. We got slants, and it's intercepted in the middle of the field, and he's juking for no reason. Manti Te'o with the huge interception.
Manti Te'o, before the game, dedicated this game to his girlfriend at home. We can neither confirm nor deny that she is actually in existence. We're working on that.
But his tattoos are definitely real.
Definitely.
Manti Te'o tatted up all the, like 2 sleeves, I think. Like, next coming a Junior Seau, what do you think? Possibly? Okay. Manti Te'o is on his 2nd NFL team currently. Quarterback scrambling, rolling out, ball on the outside, hand, smart move to get out of bounds. Wearing Deshaun Watson's number, trying to look a little bit like him, and that's Derek Carr.
Good, pick up some yards, make it a little easier on 2nd down. 2nd and long is really tough this year. So
yeah, you definitely got to stay ahead of the changes. Derek Carr can pretty much make any throw, so if he gets his feet going as well, it's going to cause problems for the defense.
I'm going to see if there's an adjustment made to put a spy or contain something to keep Derek Carr in check, keep him in the pocket.
All right, so it looks like Fox is going to stay in this cover 3. Something I also hate about this game, if when you make the coaching adjustment too aggressive, does your defensive line jump off sides more often?
Absolutely.
Okay, that makes sense.
You're susceptible to fake hikes. The first year, this year, you're susceptible to free plays. I've gotten some of those Aaron Rodgers-esque. So definitely have to be mindful when you're on offense. If your opponent is getting a lot of clear rushes, maybe they're unaggressive. So
Gotcha. All right, so that's a great coaching adjustment as well. Good insight. That's why we brought JayTim here, to give you that gamer insight. I'm really just here just because I like to talk. Good run up the middle, low tackle, and he stays ahead of the chains again. Jordan Howard working on offense and apparently defense as well, no? Didn't we see a Jordan Howard on defense?
no, I was on offense.
Will the real Jordan Howard please stand up? Didn't we talk about that one guy possibly being Jordan Howard? What were we joking about just a moment ago where you can edit your players?
I think you were asking if Jordan Howard was on defense.
Okay. So which one do you think is the true Jordan Howard?
I'm going to go ahead and say the running back.
All right. I mean, anything's possible in Madden.
That's based on my Madden, my MUT knowledge there.
I see Jay Samaro at tight end blocking. Max protect all day for Derek Carr. Can again pull it down. Woo.
Slides, and he's going to pick up first.
Yeah, he almost got his head taken off there, but Derek Carr getting no pressure, even with Fox having the aggressive pass rush. What do you think the problem is here?
I think just right now, just chipping away, getting there, taking what the defense gives him, not forcing anything right now.
Oh, I'm at the problem with the pass rush. I mean, he's got 4 animals going after this quarterback, and he's not getting there. Is it just blocking 5?
Could be a fatigue thing also.
Okay, got you. So the offensive line definitely handling this pass rush. After a couple sacks in the first drive, it looks like he's made the adjustment. All right, so here we go. He's got a quarterback spy against Derek Carr.
No!
Go deep down the field! Oh, my God! Who was it that went up for that ball? Almost came down with it in double coverage.
I was not expecting that to happen.
Huge throw, and the receiver goes up one-handed, tries to Odell it. As that safety comes in with the hit late, he drops it. Is that Julio? I don't see dread. Oh, Julio cut the dreads, though.
Yeah.
I wonder who that is, man. That's Julio
Yeah,
Jones out
Julio
there.
Jones.
I also see Michael Crabtree and who was that in the slot?
Josh Gordon.
Josh Gordon. That's a formidable receiving core. He's got a quarterback
Man
spy
coverage
again. Derek Carr putting the ball on the money, and his receivers just not coming through for him.
Looks like a lot of looks like cover 3 on the play screen there. I saw a lot of man covers there though. Linebackers really keeping up with the receivers there.
Yes.
Third down coming.
So Fox has actually put his slowest defensive lineman in a spy, and when a quarterback gets to the outside, if he's got decent wheels, that defensive lineman doesn't stand a chance. Fox in the box with the safety. Fox in the box and freestyling out here. Jaquiski Tart
Nice dot.
trying to make an impact on the other side of the field. And what's this guy's name? The offensive team?
Tony?
Electric Boogaloo. Electric
Yeah,
Boogaloo.
Boogaloo Shrimp.
Yeah, staying away from the outside and going across the field. Quinton Dunbar with the tackle on defense. Derek Carr moving the ball up and down the field. Mike checking in. Thanks for viewing, Mike. We appreciate you. Score 0-0 right now.
TD saying nice play so far. Also pointing out the drop by Julio. In
Absolutely.
the end zone.
Another crosser. He lobs the ball in the end zone one-on-one. Oh, that's a one-handed catch! Josh Gordon redeems the first drop with a beautiful one-handed catch against star safety Jaquiski Tart, who may be on the chopping block after this game.
Might have to be. What a great play by Julio Jones. That's twice now
Oh, that's
in the end
Gordon.
zone. Oh, that was Gordon?
Yes, for sure.
Oh.
But yes, a great catch by Josh Gordon.
Josh Gordon greater than Julio Jones then.
In the words of Stephen A. Smith, put the weed down. You make plays out here, Josh Gordon. That's why Hugh Jackson wanted you back.
I'm surprised he went back to the deep end zone shot again for that aggressive catch, but it paid off for him this time.
Yeah, absolutely. He caught Fox slipping, trying to use that safety, got caught underneath and just couldn't run him down.
Slater chiming in saying Fox can't win without the Game Shark. We're going to go ahead and see if he can go ahead and redeem himself here in offense.
Let's see if the excuses start rolling in about the Xbox that he didn't bring with him if he takes an L in this game. You lose to a man called Boogaloo Shrimp, you got bigger problems than worrying about which Xbox you're playing on. Fox goes to the flat. Oh my God! No! A huge interception, and is already down 14-0 in the first quarter. Wow, Fox is just falling apart in front of our eyes. That looks like Glover Quinn. Was he possibly playing cornerback?
Could be, or that's if that's a cover 3, that could be the safety just there in the flat.
Wow, huge play and turn of events there for Fox. Mikkel, one of his lifelong friends, super sad in the chat right now. Don't worry, Mikkel. He will be at home after this game for you to snuggle with and hopefully console and make this right. We got a lot of bromances going on in our league, a lot of lifelong friends. Madden, thankfully, brings us together.
Definitely.
How many guys in our Madden league do you talk to normally through Facebook about Madden that you don't usually talk to other than that?
I mean, it's got to be a good number. I mean, communicating with people in the league, setting up games, organizing trades, sometimes just DMing about MUT, things like that. So
For sure. No, it's a great vehicle to keep in touch with your buddies. I'm a huge advocate for video games. 36 years old, I have 4 children at my house, and I encourage them to play video games because it's a nice way to be able to hang out with your friends while still being at home.
Definitely.
So with that being said, Fox might go back to the ground game. Naheem Hines tries to get to the outside. He's got blockers. And that's a decent gain on first down. Naheem Hines ripped off a bunch of 50-plus yard runs last week when I was watching the stream.
Definitely. A lot of big open lanes there, so we're going to see if Hines can continue that momentum tonight.
Yeah, for sure. He's got that breakaway speed. If he gets that corner and those receivers keep blocking the way they did last week, he could be a huge problem. The issue with a lot of guys when they get down early is they get out of their game plan, they start to force things, and it starts to fall apart. I've had multiple interception games in this season, in close games, because I kept forcing it instead of just sticking to the game plan.
Fox is going to go ahead and hit the flats. Fox has very good stick work too, so the benefit of being down 14-0 in the first quarter, there's plenty of time. 6-minute quarters, halftime adjustments, there's plenty of time. He's got the ball not over by a long shot. So.
And Jarek McKinnon wearing Fred Taylor's number. Ode to Fred Taylor. Is this that play you were talking about on YouTube where you got to guard against the sticks?
Definitely.
Okay, so here's a shot play that everybody who cheats uses. And we'll watch a guy free run down the sideline in a moment. Oh, but Fox checks it down. Okay. So that's a short gain on the glitchy YouTube play that Fox ran. And we'll keep our eye on that. For anybody tuning in, JayTim said the adjustment for that is to protect the sticks, correct?
Protect the sticks, deep half your corner in a cover 3 also helps. Also making sure you don't give him time, but sometimes you set up the adjustments, you still get burned by it like any play. So
Gotcha. So what have we seen from the defense thus far? Other than the pick 6, I mean, who is this guy using on defense? Did we see him?
I didn't, but I do know it does look like he's switching his defenses
Okay.
up, changing it up a lot.
So he's moving his outside linebacker to side. Looks like man. Going up the middle. Ooh, huge hit stick. It's possible that he's playing defensive line.
That's what I was just about to say. It looks like he's using the D-line. So the problem with the D-line user is they're going to get a lot of pressure very quickly because they're going to sit there and they're going to mash that button on you. You would think it would be easier to play against the D-line user because they're not going to use it in the middle of the field. But when they're using the defensive line, you know that defensive lineman is coming in and it puts a lot of pressure on you. I think I struggle more against D-line users than I do against those who use the middle. So.
It also puts a lot of pressure on your other personnel, though. So your weaker players can now get exposed if you don't have a lot of high-level players out there. And once the opposition figures that out, they can attack your weakness. Nyheim Hines gets to the outside. Good spin move. Blockers at the sideline. Woo! Huge touchdown saving tackle out there. And that's just a flash of what Nyheim Hines provides this offense.
Definitely. A mix of that, a mix with Fox's stick work there. So, I mean, that's big. He's in scoring position now. He's going to at least get 3 out of this. So.
Is it fair to assume that anytime you see somebody sprinting towards the sideline, they're just going to spin right back in every time when you're on defense?
I mean, depending on your player. If you've got good spin move, yes, but sometimes you got players it'll make it worse if they do the spin move. So you just got to kind of know your personnel, know your ratings.
Fox to the outside to a guy I've never heard of, maybe Dos Equis, Jasecki. You know who that is?
A white tight end.
All right, Jasecki. Never heard of him, but he's out here making plays for Fox, and that's all that matters. Sometimes we get guys that maybe aren't celebrated, but they just become playmakers.
Rookie tight end for the Dolphins.
Rookie tight end for the Dolphins. Derek Carrier is a guy I grabbed almost every single season. Fast tight end who nobody's ever heard of, who just made plays for me season after season. You could put him at fullback, tight end. He was definitely a good receiving threat.
Definitely.
Who's your sleeper like that you pick up?
Darren Waller, tight end. I've been using him for years. Fast tight end. Can't catch to save his life, but man, he's fast for a tight end.
So how do you scheme him then? Just drag routes and slant routes, or are you trying to set him up the seam or what?
Hit him on corners. You definitely don't want to block with him though.
Yeah, anything to get away from the defense, right? All right, Mahomes all day to throw, tucks it down, heading towards the sideline. Ooh, you got to put that ball in the outside hand, man.
Yeah, definitely good stuff to get by the sideline though. Definitely, I think low probability of fumbling inbounds there. So
Got to switch hands though. We teach our 7-year-olds that. Put that ball in your outside hand. You don't want to fumble that ball back in the field of play. So it looks like, yes, this gentleman is using J.J. Watt on the defensive line. I personally don't use my best players. I try to play with my weaker players and bring their play level up instead of taking my best players and bring their play level down. Wow, he must have. You think he do you think he adjusted to pass, and that's why his guys got pancaked?
Could have been a pass commit there.
Yes. So a lot of times what you'll do, defenses will make adjustments based on what they see and try to out-scheme the opposition. And when your defensive line gets pancaked like that in a row, a lot of times you guessed wrong, and the offensive line is going to make you pay.
Yeah, definitely pass committing is tough. Many situations this year where I've pass committed and someone's run up the gut for 30, 40 yards on me.
Yeah, it's
nothing
rough.
more frustrating.
Yeah, and then those offensive linemen start getting second level after they pancake that D lineman. Your linebackers are getting blocked, and it's just a problem for you. 14-7 second quarter. Tanner McAvoy got a shout out in the comment section as a tight end. Slater is a guy who loves to just throw to his tight ends all day long. He had Jordan Reed, who had like 300 catches in a season. It was ridiculous. I actually, at one point when I played him, double covered him, and then with my safety, played over the top, and I forced him to throw about 5 interceptions in one game because he just kept forcing that ball. Oh, my God.
Oh, Lord. That's not the read.
Another huge interception there. Oh, was that a catch?
No, that was a catch.
Okay, my bad. It looked like it was.
Should have been an interception, but.
That's why you got to pay attention to the game. That's
Yeah.
horrible on my part. No, I am not drunk. I don't even drink, nor do I abuse drugs or smoke cigarettes. I'm just not paying enough attention. So what we got is 2nd and 8 here. Jordan Howard in the backfield. Jimmy Graham in the slot now.
It's like Fox coming out in the cover 3 here.
Okay. Jimmy Graham on the drag, wide open. Oh, Julio Jones make the catch, breaks a tackle, and gets a first down. So, what do you think Fox changed scheme-wise? 3 sacks on the opening drive and none since.
I don't know if there was an adjustment made coaching-wise for the defensive line. I don't know if he's sending less, but it looks like this offensive line is definitely having their way and giving them all the time you need. So, whether that means to maybe try aggressive, maybe start sending some extra people. The problem with sending extra people on a blitz, so when you blitz, you're leaving a part of the field open, so that part's going to be exposed.
And
So
it's huge pre-play adjustment when you send that blitz. You want to make sure that you cover up the holes in your defense, right?
Definitely.
So what we got is 2nd and 3. Pretty much anything available here for the offense. Swing route wide open. Flats, they're there. Oh, my God. It looked like a glitch. I don't know how. He didn't even juke. He just ran right by him.
Madden does not obey the laws of physics sometimes.
Let's watch this. Oh, the play selection is in the way, but he just skates right by the defensive player who wanted no parts of Jordan Howard on that huge pickup. Swings, flats, all seem to be broken in this game unless you're putting your defensive back right there at the line of scrimmage. Jaguars in man defense here versus double tight to the left. Straight pass play, drag open, wide open again. That tight end must have about 72 speed. Jaquiski Tart did not want to come for the kill shot. You do not send your tackles eligible into the passing game.
Looks like flats are continuing to get wide open, whether it's man or zone, so there's an adjustment that needs to be made.
A lot of teams play cover 3 in this league and give up everything underneath in an effort to keep from giving up the deep ball. Jordan Howard tackled right at the line of scrimmage. Looked like Kwan Short. Not sure who it is, though. Kwan Short, how about that?
So, I mean, right now we got Boogaloo Shrimp is in scoring position. He's in complete control of this game. 2-minute warning's coming up. I don't remember who got the ball first, but definitely big. Whether he gets 7, whether he gets 3, just making sure we can take care of the ball, score before the end of the half.
I think Texans got the ball first, went 3 and out after 3 sacks. Then Fox got the ball through the pick 6, correct?
Yeah, that seems right. So
yes, and then the huge touchdown to Josh Gordon. They have control, 2-minute warning. I'm the type of jerk that's going chew clock here.
I mean, that's a solid strategy. Fox does have his timeouts here.
Yeah, I'm forcing him to use them. That way he doesn't have them on offense. Grind the ball all the way down, maybe kick a field goal, try and take a shot at the end zone right before halftime.
Yeah.
Pretty much everything on the plate here. 2nd and 10. You want to get up at least 4 to 6 yards here on 2nd down. Make it
You don't want
3rd
the 3rd and
manageable.
10.
No, because then Fox is going to pin his ear back. And he's got the drag again. Jaquiski Tart barely saves a touchdown there. Josh
At the
Gordon.
4-yard line. This is I'm going true clock here.
Yeah, absolutely. Huge tackle to save a touchdown there. Maybe you should just let him walk in so you get enough time on offense.
But then again, then you run the risk of not trying to hold him to 3.
True.
I would try to hold him to 3 here. So
right.
you've got a 40-second play clock in this franchise, so.
And it looks like he's going to go ahead and snap the ball early here with 20 seconds on the play clock.
He's going to try to get him to jump off sides, maybe.
Oh, yeah, you can see a
some
fake
3 yards.
count here. Ghost count. Or, yeah, maybe he doesn't know about chew clock and he thinks he just has to run the play clock all the way down. Oh, no, he snaps it, and he's got to run up the middle. Huge tackle there for no gain.
See if Fox takes timeouts here.
Fox is going to let the clock run.
Make some adjustments here.
All right, pass rush balance here. 1:14 to go. 14-7, Boogaloo Shrimp.
So he's going to let the play clock run to make the stream longer, I guess. Shout out
for sure.
to NYPB for the longer stream we're going to have tonight since there's no true clock apparently.
I don't know if Crabtree has been targeted yet in this game, so I would keep my eyes on him. Maybe a hitch route here, or a slant, or a drag route.
Well, something we were talking about the other day, red zone passing.
Crabtree on the
is really
slant. Oh my God, Crabtree! Call me Tony Romo Jr., baby. We're out here.
Wow.
Crabtree with the slant in the back of the end zone. Huge dime by Derek Carr, who will miss Crabtree in real life this season. I understand why you brought him on board here. Crabtree jettisoned to Baltimore to play with Joe Flacco, unfortunately, until they finally had the keys to Lamar Jackson.
So the good thing for Fox here, so he's got 54 seconds and 3 timeouts. Plenty of time. Fox has the offense. He's got the speed on his team to definitely get 7 here. Some points before halftime he needs it. So he's going to get that back-to-back opportunity.
Ian, I hope you clipped that call on that play for Crabtree there on that slant. That was pretty impressive, if I do say so myself.
We're going to need a Romo sound drop.
Naheem Hines has all the blockers in the world. Huge tackle there.
50 seconds, 3 timeouts, plenty of time.
I'm impressed with Boogaloo Shrimp's defense thus far, man. Fox could do whatever he wanted versus Caps, who has a roided-out defense, and is struggling to move the ball here versus Houston. And the user for Houston has made almost no impact in this game.
You're going to see some fake screen wheel. Nope, audible out of it.
All right, we got quadruple drags here. Everybody dragging, post routes, all that good stuff, motion.
Crosser's definitely a very popular stock play online. With adjustments made, though, can definitely be a lethal play. It looks like Fox is going to go ahead and motion someone over to the right side.
Got to read the safety here. Who's going to jump? We got wide open down the sideline. He
God.
in and throws another interception.
I didn't even see that guy.
I won't lie to you. I did not see
On my
him
screen,
either.
it looked like that tight end was wide open.
Fox throws another pick six. That's 2 in the first half, and he's devastated over there.
Dude, this is game.
Fox not happy throwing out words that grown men don't often throw out, but I understand the frustration, and he almost misses the extra point.
Looks like we got some wind there.
Yeah, squeezes it in. So this first half has been sponsored by Sleeves.com. If you want cool headgear like this, or you like any type of compression apparel, SLEEFs.com. They'll square you away. They got $5 headbands, all that good stuff. Go ahead and check out their clearance rack. I love clearance.
I have to check them out.
Yeah, for sure, man. Get yourself some good workout apparel.
Also, stream sponsored by Zevia. Dr. Zevia is what we're drinking here. No sugar, no artificial sweeteners, contains caffeine, carbonated water, stevia leaf extract, tartaric acid, whatever the hell that is, natural flavors, caffeine, citric acid, no carbs, no fat, no sodium, no protein, unfortunately.
No carbs, so that's keto friendly. So all my keto friends out there, if you want to try some Dr. Zevia, feel free to check it out, courtesy of the real JayTim on Twitter.
They say the #1 rule of keto, the keto diet, is to mention that you're on the keto diet.
Yes, absolutely. I did hear that.
All right, Fox is going to go ahead, scramble, picks up a first down, calls timeout at the 37-yard line, 26 seconds left.
If I'm the Houston Texans here, I'm just going to a prevent defense, man. I'm not even trying to get cute, keep them from getting the big catch, maybe just rush 2.
We in a man press look here?
I don't know, man. It looks like possibly, no, he's in the zone. Nobody chasing.
2 men under. He's got wide.
Oh,
nice
my
dive.
God.
Oh, safety out of position.
And he takes himself out of the play and gives up the huge touchdown before half, and that can turn the tide for Fox.
Definitely, he's going to get the ball at half. So he's still down 2 scores, pending the extra point here. Still down 2 scores, but 16 seconds, and he's going to get the ball again. So
Did anybody else see that the guy who threw that touchdown's name was Ehrlich Bachman?
No, that's my coach.
Oh, I was like, who the heck is Ehrlich Bachman, bro? All right, so Ehrlich gets his touchdown pass for the first half. Fox back in the game here. Huge mistake by Electric Boogaloo there before halftime. You gotta play prevent. Bang energy
Definitely.
drink. Tell me more about Bang, Slater. Bang is something that's like 1,000%. I'm at a loss for words here. My apologies. Caffeine. Like it's an instant heart attack, man. So while it wakes you up, it's tough to swallow, bro. Pause if necessary for all you little kids out there.
she said.
Yes. All right, so we see a sweep here, and he makes a man miss. And he could have been up the sideline. Huge tackle by the defensive line. Way to get out there. Jordan Howard on a 7-yard pitch. Jaguars trying to prevent Houston from catching some type of crazy play for a huge touchdown. What do you do here if you're on defense? I said go to prevent. They didn't do it. What are you doing if you're the Jaguars?
If I'm with 10 seconds left, I'd probably play in a prevent look here.
It looks like Houston's just trying to go to halftime now.
I'm okay with giving up a couple quick runs. You don't want to give up anything big. The only thing you're really trying to do is keep him away from the other 35-yard line at that point.
There you go. And it looks like Fox will return, so he can make this a 1-score game.
Definitely.
Huge mistake by Boogaloo before halftime. You do not give up that touchdown, man, especially after a pick six. I mean, it was almost a backbreaker. Now, if Fox can go ahead and move his way down the field, it's a ball game again.
Yeah. And I mean, right now the difference, it's a 14-point game, and 14 of those points are 2 pick sixes.
It's a little laggy right now on the stream. This screen is kind of jumpy.
It looks a little laggy on our screen. We don't know what you're doing, but
That Game Shark's affecting me.
No carbs, sugar, or fat, high protein, and creatine. For those of you who don't know, people who take creatine but don't work out just get fat and cramp up a lot. So if you're going to take creatine, make sure that you work out. I'm no supplements over here, but I'm old, man. I just drink water and try and get some cardio in and a little bit of lifting. All right, so Fox making some adjustments. I expect Nyheim Hines to get about 15 carries in the second half. Oh, my God, you got to wait for your blocker.
Dude, it's laggy as hell. I can't tell, what's happening, but it's, super jumpy.
that's looking a little laggy on our screen.
All right, so Ian or Joe, do you have any idea what could be causing some of this lag? If you want to check it down and upload. Fox, if you might want to pause it for a second while we do a quick...
I'll run this play.
All right, so he's going to run this play here. Then we'll go ahead and do a little inventory.
Oh, my God. All of that happened because of the lag.
Naheem Hines up the middle on a
Yeah.
huge play. And this is what we discussed.
My lord. What
This-
a big run.
This is what we discussed first half. Naheem Hines has the ability to take any carry to the end zone from no matter where he is on the field.
Fox is going to go ahead and take advantage of the lag there. And is he going to make the extra point?
No,
And he
because-
misses the extra
my
point.
God.
Karma there. So Madden Gods gave him a free 6 points because of the lag, but they don't let him get the extra point, so it's going to be an 8-score game.
I have to wait for this kickoff.
Why don't we go ahead, kick off, and then pause it, and we'll see if we can figure out why the
Oh
stream is
my
lagging.
God.
What a kick. We got Blair Walsh on the Jaguars.
Blair Walsh keeping it in bounds even though his accuracy was all the way to the side. Had to be Madden connection. We are hardwired. So we'll go ahead and pause for a moment here. Fox, go ahead and hit the start button. This pause will be sponsored by
Rapcine.com.
yeah, Rapcine.com. Whenever you have internet problems, just pause your game and go to Rapcine.com and check out some local artists. If you're interested in making an impact in the community, you make sure you get in touch with me. My name is Jesse Booker. You're more than welcome to help out with our Rebel Youth football program. We also have Santa Does Exist coming up this Christmas, where we raise money for local families in need. So look up Santa Does Exist online. Over the past couple years, we've raised close to $10,000. We will eclipse that after this year. So thank you to all who have donated, who have shared, who have helped with the exposure.
It went back in the game because he hit start. So.
All right, that's fine. Hopefully we don't have any more issue with the connection here, and we're able to have a pretty flawless second half.
I did the last time I played on stream against Troy. The connection was great up until about the last minute. It looks like we're still getting a little lag here.
Wow. Even though there's some lag, Fox came flying in for that
I
hit
would
stick.
have probably missed that tackle.
So Fox is clearly using a lag switch here to get himself back in the game. A bold strategy there. Tenor, go ahead and assess the situation, see if any suspensions need to be doled out, or if players' ratings need to be adjusted.
All right, so the Houston Texans offense is dead even at 10 runs and 10 passes. Passing game working a lot better for him than the running game. Drag route wide open. Julio Jones tackled after a gain of what?
And this has got to be a situation with just good route combos because there's somebody open on every single play. Fox is switching up his defensive formations a little bit, and there's still somebody wide open every time, and Texans are just making the right reads.
Yes, sir, absolutely. Derek Carr out there dropping dimes. Fox using weird defenses. He comes out in a nickel. What was this?
This is the big nickel over G. It's a new formation this year. It's going to add a third safety, bring him into the box.
Off coverage for the defense, though. Run up the middle. Hit stick coming. Jordan Howard gets a first down.
And this is a situation you want to be in if you're the Texans right now. If I'm the Texans, I'm putting my coaching adjustments on conservative so I don't fumble. Last thing you want to do right now is have a good drive that kills time and you give up the ball.
Absolutely. You also got to, I don't know why they're not chewing clock, man. If I'm the Texans, I'm chewing the clock for the rest of this game. Grinding out first downs. Look at that. Tries running up the middle.
The problem with the chew clock in a one-score game, though, is if you do chew clock and gives you less time to make your adjustments at the line of scrimmage.
True.
So one score, definitely not over. I'm saving my chew clock for 2 scores or more. Fox coming out in an engage 8 with some adjustments there.
Yeah, Fox definitely anticipating the run despite the formations. He's not falling victim to 3 wide receivers and a tight end with a single back. A lot of people will choose their defense based on the personnel of the offense. Sometimes that can bite you in the butt. Corner route wide open, and he does a possession catch to avoid a huge hit.
Definitely a smart move there.
Anticipate Jimmy Graham doing that all season in real life because he is super big, but he's also super fragile.
Definitely.
As a Packer fan, how excited are you about Jimmy Graham?
I'm excited. I'm optimistic, but I am aware of Jimmy Graham's injury history, and I also am aware of the fact that every player in Green Bay seems to get hurt all the time, no matter what position, no matter what injury. So I'm nervous, but if he can stay healthy, it's going to be a huge addition for us.
You would think being in Wisconsin, they would drink more milk. You think that might be the problem?
Could be. Brendan Mendoza's in the chat. Go ahead, chime in. Let us know. Do you think milk is the problem, or do you think it's the players?
I think the older that we got inside of, our communities and, because of social media, there's so much promotion around Gatorade and Powerade and not enough milk commercials. And milk was huge in my young age. I didn't suffer any injuries, and I'd like to credit that to milk. So thank you, milk.
Fox with a nice switch on user there. Go ahead. Covers one drag, switches to another, forces the throw away. 3rd and 10 coming up.
What type of milk is your favorite milk?
It's 2% all day.
2% for me as well. Whole milk, a little bit too rich.
Too much.
Skim milk is like just white water.
Skim milk needs to die.
Shout out to the Whitewater Warhawks, though. You see that transition?
Yeah.
You know anybody that went to Whitewater? Brendan Mendoza.
Brendan
A huge
Mendoza,
milk
Tenor,
fan.
yeah, Tenor.
Tenor back
High
at,
commissioner?
yeah, Tenor, 28 years old and still at Whitewater, actually.
Yeah.
Is he in the dorms?
Not sure.
All right.
So he's got.
Oh, and that's a
Nice
sack.
defense. Is he out of field goal range? Nick Perry with the 3rd sack of the game.
Yeah, Nick Perry finally shows up in the second half with a huge sack. Derek Carr took all day to throw.
And it looks like Fox is going to come on to defense here. Field goal, we've got some wind, we've got some lag, so this is not a gimme. This is a
Why
huge
is Fox
game.
not going back to return this?
Oh
Oh my God, the wind is going to take that in.
He's got it. All right, so we have a 2-score game, 11 points. Jacksonville,
For what it's
20.
worth, it seems like the lag is pretty much gone.
All right. Maybe Joe and
For
Ian
now.
are done looking at whatever websites they're looking back at back there, and everything is good to go. We keep it safe for work in here, and we want to make sure that everybody's having a good time.
Rumor has it, Joe and Ian were checking out www.rapcine.com. Broken tackle there, spin, and he's tackled at the 33.
Naheem Hines dancing all day, but no partners to dance with other than Houston Texans, and he goes down at the 33-yard line. Can Fox put together another scoring drive here? And what is going on with 93?
No. We don't judge, it's 2018, people do what they want, I guess. So.
We need a "he needs some milk" soundbite.
Definitely.
Naheem Hines with the stretch, juke, spin move, and he's taken down after a short game.
7 rushes, 116 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Fox sticking with the run here, even down 11. So what we talked about earlier, continuing to stick with the game plan there.
Yeah, Naheem Hines needs at least 20 touches a game if I'm Fox. I'm making sure I'm throwing him the ball, running the ball with him. I mean, the Texans are going to anticipate pass, and that's where you can get off some good runs here. Have you seen Will Fuller with a catch yet this game?
I have not.
Is that Antonio Brown up there as well? Swing pass. Jarrett McKinnon.
And 3rd and short.
Yeah,
coming.
tackled short of the sticks there. That'll bring up 3rd and 1. Everything in the playbook is an option at this point.
Yeah, he's got a cover 6 invert on defense. Cover 6 is a sketchy defense to run this year. Definitely not as effective as it was last year. So interesting to see that it's working here.
Definitely not something coached at any level around here.
Yeah, Fox gonna go ahead and come out in a tray formation here.
Run up the middle. There
Side
all day.
zone.
Jarrett McKinnon making a man miss. Tackled at the 50-yard line. That'll bring a 1st down for Fox. Down 11 with 1:40 to go in the 3rd quarter.
Not time to panic yet for time, but definitely need to be mindful of the clock.
You know what we haven't seen yet this game is play action.
Play action is tough this year. Play action is, you're definitely susceptible to those sacks a lot quicker this year than in years past.
Also have not seen a screen play. To me, I feel like screens are broken. Why does my running back run into my lineman every single time? Is that awareness?
No, same here. I don't know if it's a way that you throw the ball crossing route and out of bounds.
Incomplete, yeah. Barely got that, almost got the toe drag swag, but was not able to complete the catch. Out of bounds. So about screens, your running back is always running into your offensive lineman as well.
Whether it's running backs, wide receivers, and I don't know if it's the way I'm throwing the ball, if it's the way, like the amount of time I'm waiting to throw the ball. But definitely want to hit the lab and see what I'm doing with that, because that's a part of the playbook I would like to utilize.
Yeah, it was huge for me last season. David Johnson just accumulating a ton of catches off of the screen game, and it's not working. Scop says hi. Hello to Nathan Scop, the real Scop Hammer. This is one of the trainers of our league. Probably about 2 or 3% body fat, tatted from head to toe, not head to toe, but sleeves all day, working on a leg sleeve right now. Really cool guy, one of the funnier dudes in the league.
Yeah, definitely. Scott, the only person in the league who I've never had the chance of defeating. 0-2 against Scott last year. Did not get a chance to play him this year. He told me to play a CPU. After I played a CPU, he complained about me playing a CPU. That's okay, though. We'll hopefully see him in the playoffs. I owe him an ass whooping. Mahomes going to take off. And 4th down coming.
Yes, 4th and 2. Did
Gotta
not
go.
slide, didn't go out of bounds, put his franchise quarterback at risk there for what?
I mean, down 11 late in the 3rd. I think you gotta risk it there. So he's gonna go ahead and go for it on 4th down. He's close to the sidelines as well. So
Fox's defense is going to be huge on this next possession regardless. But yeah, 1st down here critical to the comeback. So we'll see. We got Calvin Ridley and Fuller on the outside. Fuller not targeted once. Not even an option in that
he's
play.
gonna run it. Wow.
He tried to run power O with 2 running backs in the backfield. Naheem Hines not able to break the tackle. Mark Ingram the second. What? Oh, Melvin Ingram. Why? Sorry. I think Jordan Howard and Mark Ingram both playing defense out here. Not happening. Melvin Ingram with the tackle. Jaguars take over. 21 seconds to go in the third quarter. And what do you anticipate to see here?
If I'm on offense here, I'm playing very conservative. I'm killing as much clock. You're up 2 possessions. Scoring isn't a necessity here. You just want to kill as much time as possible, take care of the ball.
Yeah, getting 3 yards of carry isn't really huge, but I mean, it's enough to keep the chains moving. 12 rushes for 37 yards. Not anything you write back home to mom about, but, you know, it's enough to keep the defense honest. I can't believe he's going to snap this ball before the end of the quarter. I don't see that.
We'll see if he does. He may just be trying to see what Fox is coming out on defense. By the way, is my voice okay? Or am I loud enough?
Yeah, you're not clipping. I mean, so as long as we
Okay.
stay in the green, out of the red, we're good to go.
Okay.
When I yell, it's probably causing some problems. But we got great audio guys here at Not Your Parents' Basement. Make sure that you follow the Twitch channel. We appreciate all the support. Ian, go ahead and put the Not Your Parents' Basement Twitter account in the comments and also the Facebook page. Please make sure you follow them and give them a like on Facebook, Instagram, whatever social media you have. Jordan Howard with the run up the middle goes nowhere, and this will bring up 3rd and long. I feel like he's gotten too conservative now, and he's going to put a lot of pressure on Derek Carr to come through in the clutch.
3rd and 8. He's had a really balanced attack. He's switching it up, so let's see what he does here.
Nick Perry has a great shot at going to get the quarterback, has 3 sacks thus far, tight end on his side, so he'll probably get double teamed here at the line. We'll see if Jimmy Graham stays in the block or if he releases. Huge play, 3rd and 8 for the Houston Texans, who are going to run the play clock all the way down. Somebody make sure you message that man and teach him how to chew clock. Derek Carr all day to throw. He's going to go for the gusto. Deep into the end zone. Oh my God! Huge defensive play by Fox. Julio Jones with 2 drops in the end zone today. He may be on the trade block after this game.
Go ahead, send Julio for a 5th round pick.
Julio has got to make those plays for you. Throw that ball up, you expect Julio to come down with it every time. On defense, if you're switching into that player, are you holding X to swat that ball out of there?
Swat all day. Shout out to Slater for the follow, by the way. Appreciate it.
Oh my God! Oh wow, it looked like that went down the goal line there. So, all right, so you are not doing, you're not going for the interception. You're only going X there for the ball swat.
Yeah, in my opinion, or in my experience, 9 times out of 10 you go for the interception, and the receiver's going to win that 1-on-1. So you need to go for the swat there.
Huge drop by Julio. Fox very much in this game with 5:15 to go. Texans not able to move the ball down the field and chew a lot of clock off. Fox scored with how much left in the 3rd quarter? I don't think.
He's offsides. He's got a free play.
B.
He's got a free play.
He's going to throw it down the field. Will Fuller! Oh.
That's going to be an interception, but that's going to be coming back. Go ahead, dive on the ground. Nice acrobatics there by 27.
Oh,
So 1st and 5.
Arcavius Mingo caught sleeping out there. Almost gave up a huge play. Luckily, the defense able to get that ball out of there to prevent Will Fuller from coming down with a huge game-changing reception.
Definitely 100% the right call by Fox there, though. Throw to your fastest receiver on a free play. See if he can make something happen. Going to hit the flat.
Jared
McKinnon.
McKinnon, he juked. He just didn't make anybody miss there. Jared McKinnon with a couple catches in this game. Hasn't really been utilized in the running game.
Definitely used in the receiving game a lot here. Ward or Hines. It's not Hines Ward. Whoever.
Naheem Hines?
Yeah. That
It looks like he's been subbed out. I'm seeing a lot of Jared McKinnon in this game. Is it possible that Hines is tired?
Could be, or Hines is just being reserved for I-form formations, and McKinnon's going to be your gun back.
Yeah, it looks like 27 Naheem Hines wearing Leonard Fournette's number is going to come in I-form, and that is right. You got
3rd and 2.
Yeah, 3rd and 2. We're going to switch the offense up, get out of that passing formation, see if our hogs up front can just create a hole for us to run through here. Defense making all types of pre-snap adjustments. Hines to the outside, spin move, juke to the inside. Tackle in the open field there, and Naheem Hines averaging 11 yards per carry.
I'm really wanting number 76 to make a better block for me right there, though. He's a little too slow. Definitely a lot of yards left on the field. 76 needs to do a better job.
From what I've seen from Fox, though, he hasn't necessarily had the patience to allow his linemen to get out there either. He's sprinting directly to the sideline. You want to slow play that a little bit as a running back. Allow your lineman to get downfield and make that block. Fox with the wheel route up the sideline. Will Fuller. Oh my God. And an interception thrown by Fox. Nickel Roby Coleman, one of the most unique names in the NFL, comes up with the interception there.
With an absolute dime of a play. How about that pun?
Nickel Roby Coleman with a dime of a play.
Shout out to soundboards. And Texans are going to be in complete control here. Under 4 minutes left. Fox does have 3 timeouts, so he really needs a quick stop here. The adjustment I'm making here, I'm going to just start sending people at this point. You've almost got nothing to lose here. You're down 2 scores. I'm going to start sending Engage 8. I'm going to either hurt somebody or I'm going to get that ball back quickly. It looks like he's going to switch to a cover 0. He can clearly hear me. And run up the middle.
Jordan Howard gets just enough to make that 3rd and manageable. Did I see Deion Buchanan on the defense? One of Fox's favorite players, and I don't think I've seen him make a single play yet today.
Yeah. Fox, do you have Deion playing outside or inside?
Outside.
Outside linebacker.
Fox sounding very sad in this Madden game. Not the usual Fox. Usually Fox is a trash talker, but has been humbled a little bit after putting Caps to rest last week.
Definitely possible that Caps is in the stream messing with the internet connection. I don't think that's a coincidence. So we're going to go ahead and monitor that. Tanner, go ahead and check on Caps and see if he's cheating here. It wouldn't shock me.
All right, so we have a unique defense by the Jaguars here, dropping their linebackers into a deep 3rd. Fox gives up the Texas route, and that's a 1st down. And unless the Jaguars can make a play here on 1st, 2nd, or 3rd down, that may be all she wrote, man.
At this point, you really need a hit stick fumble here. Texans don't look like they're going to be lurking. Chew clock is on, so we're about to hit the 2-minute warning here. It's a 2-score game. Jaguars did use a timeout earlier.
Broncos wondering what their regular season record will be. If you're talking about NFL Broncos, you'll be lucky to go 8-8 in that division. If you're talking about the Madden Broncos, controlled by John, you're looking at possibly 14-2. He's one of the better users in our league.
Yeah, at least 12. He's good for a good 12 wins a year.
If you're a fan of the real Broncos, you might want to tune into John streams and watch him, a much better Broncos football team to watch.
Yeah.
We can give you his information after this game. You know what? I think...
Toss and a juke move. Nice recovery there by the defense. Timeout taken.
Yeah, Jordan Howard trying to get to the outside, just doesn't have the speed. Let me look at T&J's YouTube page here, and I'll give you the information, Broncos rules, in just a moment. I think it's T&J on YouTube.
Letter T, letter N, letter J.
Yes, it's the letter T, the letter N, the letter J on YouTube, YOUTUBE, at T&J on YouTube Twitter account. They have a YouTube channel with over 6,000 subscribers, content daily, great players of Madden and multiple other games as well.
Definitely. Had some classic games with Troy. I've never had the pleasure of playing John, hopefully this year. Oh my lord, he is...
Oh my God! Julio couldn't come up with the easy catches. I didn't even see the defensive player there. It looked like he was running by himself.
Definitely.
Jaguars get in the way to deflect that. Julio with the circus grab, huge catch, and that's going to be all she wrote, man. I don't see any way that Fox comes back in this game.
It's going to be really tough. Shout out to Rising Blaze 1 for the follow. So Julio finally making up for all those drops in the end zone earlier, puts the game away. So you want to throw it up to your superstars in big time moments. So Julio comes up with a big play there. CP93 checking in saying suicide watch. So we're going to go ahead and monitor Fox, make sure he's okay. I'm not sure if it's a coincidence that he wore Adidas to the lounge tonight, the day after Kaepernick signed his Nike deal. We're going to go ahead and check in on that. But at this point, what you really need to do if I'm Fox is I'm just trying to get some yards, get some XP for my guys, pad the stats a little bit.
I didn't get to check the Jaguars record before this game. Do you know what it was going into this?
Undefeated.
Oh, so they are one of the better users
This
in the
guy's
league.
winless.
Oh, you mean undefeated? Yes.
No, you said Texans are winless?
Yeah.
And he's going to hit a
Wait.
white tight end up the seam for a touchdown.
Dos Equis was a huge play there.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And he's celebrating. Look at that swagger.
Wow, my man out here bugging. And Fox, he's not back in the game unless he recovers an onside. I'm not going to celebrate too soon here. But so you're telling me the Texans have not won a game yet this season?
That's what Carl said in the page.
So Slater says $20, says Sean is playing. Sean, can you confirm or deny that you are playing on somebody else's account for them?
Ooh.
Onside kick, touched it early. Texans are going to get it back. 11-point game is probably going to be ball game here, barring a miracle.
Sean Powell being the youngest son of Officer Walt Powell, who is also Officer Colin Powell's father.
Wait, Sean beat me. That's Sean that beat me this year, right?
Sean would be House Phone 262 from last year.
House Phone with a big upset against me earlier.
Wow.
Colin saying maybe one game versus Caps. Sean, definitely Definitely did not do great last year. This year in the franchise, I was a big favorite against him. He came up big, beat me. The next week played Strong Arm, one of the best users in our league, and Strong Arm did beat him by 1 point. So Sean definitely made some adjustments this year.
Sean, one of the most improved users in our league then.
Absolutely, 100%.
All right, so
CP saying, dude loves dropping officer references.
hey, shout out to the officers that I know, man. You guys do your thing. I appreciate you.
What a hit. Oh, no hit stick there. The clock's going to continue to run. 3rd and 16.
Nick Perry with 4 tackles thus far. Was he a linebacker in that play? Or did he just come on a stunt?
We've used that linebacker. If I'm on offense here, I'm just playing it safe. Maybe doing a toss, killing as much time as possible, laying down with the 40-second play clock. Not risking a fumble or anything
Oh, my
like
God.
that.
You got to follow your blocker. He gets the fullback, makes a block for him. He jukes back inside.
Stays in bounds. That's the big thing. And that's going to be ball game pretty much. CP saying Sean lost on the last play of the game on a Hail Mary to Strong Arm. So
Wow. So Sean Powell, one of the users to watch in our Madden League. If you're checking in, we appreciate you for tuning in. This is at The Real JayTim on Twitter. My name is Jesse Booker, at JayNovel, JayNovel. If I had a keyboard, I would type this information in for you. I'm here on behalf of Rapcine.com. JayTim is an educator in the Milwaukee area. We appreciate him for coming down.
definitely check my Twitter today or tomorrow. I'm going to be putting a link to a grant that I wrote, trying to get some bow ties in my classroom for Bow Tie Tuesdays. Have a $150 grant. We're going to get 100 bow ties in the classroom. Every Tuesday, going to rock some bow ties.
That's amazing. So have you connected with the young man from Racine who does the bow ties?
No, but if you have info, definitely.
Oh, I'll definitely connect you. Yeah, we have a young man who is an inventor from our area who does bow ties. What just happened? Was that the end of the game?
The game's over.
That's it.
Oh, okay.
So it's a 38-27 win.
I may have lost this game, but the Brewers are going to beat the Cubs, and that's all that matters. So.
All right, so shout out to the Brewers. Fox also a fan of the Red Sox and the Patriots and the Eagles and the Packers. And
Definitely. Fox, before you sign off, go ahead and check the stats for the league. Go ahead and check who's who's leading the league in passing yards and also receiving yards.
We're not going to do that. We're just going to step outside and I'm going to go grab that rope that I put out there. I'm just going to hang myself. Because that was like my plan B if I lost.
well, shout out to Plan B. We would also like to thank Ian and Joe from Not Your Parents' Basement for letting us host our games here. We are here on behalf of the Madden BALLSTAR League.
If anybody's still watching this screen right here, this is like the 15th time I've been able to upgrade Rapcine Smith. We should have.
Roquan Smith becoming an animal here for our league. Rookie linebacker for the Bears,
He was a 79 when I drafted him. Look at him.
who also picked up Khalil Mack. As a Packer fan, are you nervous about Roquan Smith and Khalil Mack?
I never wanted Khalil Mack anyways. Khalil Mack is a bum. John Gruden knew what he was doing getting rid of him. I'm not worried. I have Aaron Rodgers on my team. Bears are going 0-16 this year. It's fine. Imagine going 0-16 with Khalil Mack on your team.
A lot of bear hate out here. At any rate, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Tune in next week. Make sure you follow the stream, follow the YouTube, follow Not Your Parents' Basement on Twitter. Ian, please provide that information. Oh, okay. Just scroll up in the comments and it's there. Facebook.com/NYPB Lounge, Not Your Parents' Basement, Gaming.com. This is at The Real JayTim. I'm at JayNovel. That, our featured gamer who took the huge L today, is at Fox GAWD. Thank you so much. We appreciate you guys. Have an amazing evening. See that? Oh, maybe we need. Hey, that's a high quality microphone for you guys. Thank you for tuning in. God bless you. Good night.
Slater says book it. Your kids are already asleep.
I gotta go home and hang out with my wife, man. Shout out to Shameless. We'll be watching the final episode of the season. Deb's just cut her toes off. That stuff is crazy, man. Y'all have a great night.
Spoiler alert.
Oh, dude, me telling you Deb's cut her toes off ain't gonna change much.
Shout out to my roommate who just texted me. I thought the top Amazon package was mine, so I opened it. It's your bow ties. I'm so sorry. Shout out to people that read address labels on packages.
Let's go! Have a great night. Fox, any final words?
No, not really. I'm just, like I said, I'm not
Hey, there is a suicide hotline that somebody made a song about. It's huge, man. We don't co-sign any type of self-infliction for wounds. Ian, feel free to just upload this raw footage to the Twitch channel so these guys can watch Fox get smacked around by a dude who goes by the name of Electric Boogaloo. Anything else? Any final statements from you?
No, just go ahead. Make sure you follow the stream. Make sure you're keeping up with us on Twitter, figuring out when the next stream is going to be. So,
Yes, get in touch with Not Your Parents' Basement Gaming Lounge. If you'd like to come down, be a part of what they got going on down here. They have virtual reality. They have all types of PC games. They have every console. They have old school consoles. Anything you could possibly want. They have card games. They have a ton of different things that you can get involved with. Make sure you reach out to Ian Ballantyne or Joe Schurian, if that's how you pronounce it. If you need their information, you can reach out to me, Jesse Booker, or Jamie Timmons, or Zach Harris. Thank you so much and have a great night.